Is David going to teach us
He is
this
gonna
week?
come soon. He should be here momentarily.
Is he going to
Um,
teach us next week or
yep, and he'll be here in time for Hokey Pokey. I'm gonna check my email. Nobody's checking in with me to get the link. So we can start. There's Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Good morning, keen friends.
good
So for those
morning?
of you that don't, well, everybody knows me. So I will skip that part. Cassie's coming. Yay, and Becky. Okay, they're all coming. Everybody's coming. We're getting ready. Good morning, everybody. Let me do this, and I'm gonna scoot way
Hi,
back.
Debbie.
Good morning. How you doing, Miss Cassie?
Good. I had a good birthday. I'm 29 now.
That's right, 29. Yay! I'm 25 again. I've been 25 35 times. It's amazing. I might get it right sometime.
I'm
It's like
Yay.
25
Groundhog Day.
soon.
It's like Groundhog Day. I'll get it right someday. So
Hey, yes,
here
Debbie.
we go.
The
Yes,
groundhog is losing its shadow.
I know. Hi, Betsy. Good to see you this morning, my friend. All right. We are going to start our theme today is summer and autumn, moving from summer hot to cooler. That's kind of Arizona weather. So let's warm up our bodies. Hopefully, the weather is going to cool down soon, but for right now, it's still kind of hot, isn't it? So, so, can you hear that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot to check. All right, get ready, move our feet side to side. You do it? Dance with me. Come on, guys. We're gonna move our bodies and wake up. Woo! So every time he says the word hop, 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 we're gonna do this jump, jump, jump thing, right? Okay, so we're gonna go side to side. Oh, I have to remember I said that, huh? Hop, hop, hop.
Do you have music on?
Yeah, you can't hear because people are. Hang on, let me mute everybody. There we go. Is that better? Can you hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear it. Okay. There we go. Oh, did you? Get those hips going. Side to side, those hips. Oh, I forgot to jump. Coming again. Hot, hot, hot. Hey, Cass. Maddie. Woo! Can you put your arms into it? Here we go. We're dancing now. Good, Becky. Hot, hot, hot. Whoops. Forgot my jump.
We can't hear the music, Debbie. We don't hear the music.
Oh, okay. There we go. Is that better?
That's better.
Yeah. Slow it down a little bit. Oh, I like it on. Woo! Good. Good, Jackie. Jackie, moving it. Go, Maddie. go. All right. Nice. And now let's cool it down just a little bit. This is fine. There we go. All right. Whoops. Stop. Oh, I said stop. I told it to stop. Let's start it over. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Oh, stop. Okay. No. Okay. It's got a mind of its own. It doesn't want to stop. There we go. I'll just turn it off that way. That was funny. How's everybody doing this morning? Woo! Yeah, hands up. Yeah, there's our wave. Good job. All right. So those of you that come to our Happy Family Hour know our special guest who's going to do music for us this morning. But we have a couple different friends on here. So for Maddie and Peter, I think they're the only ones that don't come on during the week. This is my friend, Jesus, and he is going to lead us this morning. There we go. For our music segment. So take it away, Mr. Jesus. Thank you for coming this morning.
It's nice to see everybody on a Saturday as opposed to a Monday. So I want to get started with a good morning song. So if you know it, sing along. There's a bright golden haze in the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, my friends are all here on a Saturday. Oh, my friends are all here on a Saturday. They didn't sleep in, so they'd be here today. Oh, I'm happy to see them all smiling away. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Nice job, Jesus. We can barely hear you, though. Your volume's really low. Maybe a little louder if you can.
Should I just try to speak louder? Okay. All right. So the next song that I have for you guys today, I'm sure all of you guys are familiar with the movie called Frozen. And in this movie, there's a little guy that we all love named Olaf. And he's a snowman. But his big wish is to be in summer, right? Now, is there any issue with a snowman in summer? Can anybody think of an issue? I think Peter has an idea.
Jesus, Olaf the snowman sings that song
Yes, he does. Now, what would happen if the snowman visited summer?
because he visited the beach in the summer and he visited the sunny.
Yeah, definitely. He really wanted to do that. How about somebody else? Can somebody think of an issue with a snowman in summer?
Hey, Caleb, did you have your hand up there? I think we lost you for a minute. I don't know. We can't hear you, bud.
What is your question?
The question is, what is the problem if a snowman came to Arizona in the summer? What would happen to him?
To melt.
He would melt.
But melt. So, let's sing Olaf's summer song. So, what happens in summer? Bees will buzz, quizzle, dandelion fuzz, and I'll be doing whatever snow does in summer. A drink in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand, probably getting gorgeously tanned in summer. I'll finally see a summer breeze blow away a winter storm, and find out what happens to solid water when it gets warm. And I can't wait to see what my buddies will think of me. Just imagine how much cooler I'll be in summer. Ba-da, ba-doo, ba-ba-da-dee-ba-doo. The hot and the cold are both so intense, putting together it just makes sense. Ra-da-da-da-doo, da-ra-da-da-dee-da-doo. Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be a happy snowman. When life gets rough, I like to hold on to my dreams of relaxing in the summer sun, just letting off steam. Oh, the skies would be blue, and you guys would be there too, when I finally do what frozen things do in summer. In summer. That's one of my favorite summer songs because it is so silly. Next up, I have an older song that talks about the end of summer. Or actually, let's do our movement song first. Because another one of our
No,
things.
don't talk to him
fall in
because
summer.
it's a business.
Oh, let's see what's your
Please.
Can I show you?
So when I think of autumn,
Yeah. Did you need to say something? Go ahead, Caleb. Sorry, Jesus.
no, you're fine.
Did you need to say something?
Yeah, sorry, I wanted to piggyback on the summer song and Olaf. We happen to have
A snowball.
a
Whoa, that's so cool.
snowball.
Well,
Is it frozen?
get out of the summer.
Yes,
Really? That's awesome.
yes,
Throw it
It's
outside.
fake.
Maybe it'll cool us all off today.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All
so
right.
cool.
Good
Thanks
job.
for sharing that.
Thank
That's way
you.
cool. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So when I think of fall, what kind of holidays come to mind? I can think of two big ones. Cassie, do you have an idea for a holiday for fall?
Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving is a really good one. Can you think of one more?
Halloween.
Halloween. So I have a good Halloween song that I think all of you guys would like. And I want you guys to show everybody your dance moves, and we can copy each other and dance along. Sound good? see people know what movie this is from. This is definitely from Ghostbusters, one of my favorite Halloween movies. So next up, we have a song about the end of summer.
We need a rim shot for that one, storyteller Mark. He says for breakfast we could all be Toastbusters.
So the next song we have is about the end of summer, and during summer, where a lot of people think about the beach and hanging out in the sand and going swimming, but all that comes to an end when fall starts. So here's a song about ending of summer and thinking about everything that we did. Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. I feel it in the air, summer's out of reach. Empty lakes, empty streets, sun goes down alone. Driving by your house, though I know you're not home. I can see brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair combed back and your sunglasses on. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. I wonder if it was a dream. Remember how you made me crazy? Remember how I made you scream? Now I don't understand what happened to our love. But babe, I'm gonna take you back. Gonna show you what I'm made of. I can see you, brown skin shining in the sun. See you walking real slow with your smiling at everyone. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Out on the road today, I saw that sticker on my Cadillac. A little voice inside my head said, don't look back, you can never look back. Thought I knew what love was, but did I know? Those days are gone forever, should just let them go by. I can see you, brown skin shining in the sun. You got the top pulled down and your radio on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Now that's a fun song to think about summer. So what are some things that we think about that we're saying goodbye to summer? What are some things? Maybe the beach. Peter, you have an idea?
The beach, swimming pools. We swim at a water park. We missed our water slides and the beautiful sunshine.
Yeah,
and
definitely. So now that we're saying goodbye to summer, what are some things that we can look forward to in fall and autumn? Maddie, you have some ideas?
What do you like to do in autumn, Maddie, when the weather's better?
Swim.
You like to swim when when it's colder? Yeah,
On the blue thing.
cool. Oh, Betsy has one. Good job, Maddie. Okay, Betsy's got one.
Say walk. Look at Miss Debbie. Say I walk. Look at her and tell her.
What do you do?
Walk. She goes for walks.
Do you like to go for walks? I love to walk. I live right near a huge park, so I can walk every day when the weather's nice. Nice job, Betsy. I wouldn't be surprised if you live near the same park. Good one. Hang on, Peter. Who else? Who hasn't had a turn yet? Okay. Oh, Becky wants a turn. Good job.
Come here.
I sit in my glider.
Yeah. Awesome. I have one of those on my back patio, and I like to sit out there and play my guitar too. Okay.
Awesome. Those are a lot of good ideas to look at. And I like how a lot of them are still outdoors. And that's one of the great things about Arizona, that our fall is perfect outdoor weather. So I have one more good song for you guys before we do our cool down stretching music. This song is about it getting colder, and what I like the best is sweater weather. All I am is a man. I want the world in my hand. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity center. Touch my neck, and I'll touch yours. You in those little high-waisted shorts. 'Cause it's too cold for you here. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. It's too cold for you here. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. I am definitely looking so forward to sweater weather. All right, next up, I want to do a cool down stretching song, and another one of my favorite holiday songs or movies is Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin. So I'm gonna lead you guys through a few stretches while we listen to the Great Pumpkin Waltz. Cool down to and relax and stretch. Well, that's all I have for you guys today, so let's do a quick goodbye song. Goodbye. There it is. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you for your music. I will see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you for joining us in the music segment today, guys. And then who do we have next for Keen Saturday?
Well, first we want to welcome Mr. David back. Thanks for being here.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, we missed you. 2 weeks in a row, my friend.
I know. What did I miss? Wow, what a group.
We've been having lots of fun
Great.
without you. Hey, Peter, do you remember the words I taught you last week?
Va.
Remember La,
Allah.
Shana,
Shana.
Tova.
Tova.
He
Right.
practiced so he could say that to you today. So there you go.
Lashana Tova. And guess what we're doing in the fall, David?
What are
We
we
go
doing?
back to school to be with new friends,
Yeah.
and we migrate birds south for the winter, and the trees turn to bright, beautiful colors.
You're
And in
absolutely,
the fall, we have Halloween and Thanksgiving,
absolutely.
like going to the pumpkin patch, the apple orchard, and Charlie Brown the Great Pumpkin is a Halloween video.
Yes.
Halloween is on October
I
31st,
think
he
and
caught you up.
Thanksgiving we
You're
eat turkey
absolutely right.
and seeing a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade
Oh
and
my goodness, there's so many
football.
things. But guess
Wow.
what? Guess what
Awesome,
we
Peter.
have coming
Thanks.
up? Guess what we have coming up now, Peter? We have a story. And I think Mark is ready. Storyteller Mark, I think, is ready to tell us a story. So, ready?
Yeah, I'm
All right. I'll pin
all
you.
right. Good day, guys. How you doing? The autumn Indians say that it's fall in the desert when the ocotillo leaves turn yellow. That's when they mark it as fall. But today I'm going to tell you a story from the Norse, which is my heritage. The people that live up Scandinavia, around the North Sea. I'm German and Norwegian and Dutch. And sometimes they're mistakenly called the Vikings, but that's just something that some of them did. But this is from the Norse. Long ago, the earth was always in summer, and everybody loved it that way, especially the Allfather, the god Odin. But Odin had two sons, Herd and Balder. Now Herd was blind, but Balder was perfect in every way. He was called Balder the Beautiful. The problem was that Odin had drunk from the well of Mimir and seen into the future, and he saw a vision of Balder lying dead, and it scared him. So he went to his wife Freya, and he told her what he had seen. She decided to take matters into her own hands, and she went to everything in the world, everything, and she made them all promise not to hurt her son Balder. Every single thing in the world promised that they would not hurt Balder. Well, what happened from that is that even a rock thrown at Balder would bounce off him and it wouldn't hurt him. A stick, if someone hit him with a stick, it didn't hurt him. If someone tried to stab him, it wouldn't hurt him in any way. Nothing could hurt Balder. When the gods found this out, they decided they were going to make up a game. The game was that Balder would run around and they would try and sling their rocks at him and shoot their arrows at him and throw their spears at him. And it didn't matter, because if they hit him, it didn't hurt him in any way. But one day they were playing this game, and Freya was watching. And an old woman came up, and she said, "Excuse me, ma'am, my lady, isn't that your son?" And Freya said, "Yes, that's my son Balder." And the old lady said, "Excuse me, my lady, but they're throwing things at him." And Freya said, "Yes, I know. They can't hurt him." And the old lady said, "They can't hurt him?" And Freya said, "No, nothing could hurt him. It's my son. I made everything in the world promise not to hurt my son." The old lady said, everything? Freya said, everything. The old lady said, you went to everything? And Freya said, everything in the world except the mistletoe. I didn't go to the mistletoe. It's such a frail, poor old thing. It's a miserable little thing. I didn't bother it. I left it alone. The old lady said, oh, well, thank you. Good day. And she wandered off. Well, in truth, that was not an old lady. It was Loki, the god of mischief. And Loki was apt to do something now that would cause a lot of trouble. He went back to his house. He got his bow and arrow. And he came back to where they were all still playing the game. And he found Herd, Balder's brother who was blind. He said, Herd, it always bothers me that you don't get to participate in this game. So I'm going to help you. Herd said, what are you going to do? Loki said, I'm going to put my bow and arrow in your hand so that you can shoot my bow and arrow and join in the game. I'll guide your hand. Herd said, oh, okay, I guess. So Loki put his bow and arrow in Herd's hand, and he showed him how to pull back on the string, and he set him up so he was aiming straight at Balder. He said, okay, now I'll tell you when to release. And then Loki put a little sprig of mistletoe on the end of the arrow. And he said, all right, release the arrow. And Herd let go, and the arrow sailed straight towards Balder. Well, the arrow struck him and fell to the ground. It didn't hurt him. But the mistletoe pierced his chest, went straight to his heart, and Balder fell dead. And all the gods stopped, and they looked, and they said, what has happened? And they looked at Herd. They said, what did you do? And Herd said, what did I do? And they said, that's Loki's bow. And they all realized what had happened, that Loki had caused this. But the minute that Balder struck the ground, clouds had begun to gather. And it began to snow. Snow fell from the sky for the first time ever on the earth. And they said, what's happening to us? And it grew colder and colder, and everything began to freeze. And Odin said, this is terrible. We must do something. I must send someone to the underworld to fetch my son back again. He must be brought back or the earth will freeze. So he went and got Heimdall, the messenger of the gods. He said, take my horse, Sleipnir, and go to the underworld and fetch back my son Balder, or the earth will freeze. So Heimdall got on Sleipnir. The Sleipnir was the fastest horse in the world. It could go faster than the wind because it had 8 legs. And he rode that horse to the underworld, to where the goddess Hela was. And there sat Balder next to the goddess Hela. And Heimdall said, you must release Balder to come back to the earth, or the earth will freeze. And Hela said, I'm not without sympathy for your problem. I'll let him go if everything on the earth, every living thing will weep for Balder. So Heimdall went back and he told Freya what Hela had said. And Freya went to every living thing and said, you must weep for my son Balder, or the earth will freeze. And everything began to cry. All the animals, all the people, even the giants were weeping. The trees were weeping. The tears flowed like rivers across the land. Their salty tears flowed to the ocean. In fact, that's why the ocean is so salty, from all these tears flowing into it. But in the end, there was a giantess who would not weep for Balder, and so he could not be released. And then Herd stepped forward and he said, I must do something. I am responsible. And they said, no, it was Loki. He said, no. He said, someone must slay me in revenge of Balder. If I am slain in revenge of Balder, I will go to the underworld, and there I can persuade Hela to release my brother. The gods knew they had no choice, and one of them stepped forward, and he slayed Herd. And Herd found himself in the underworld, sitting next to Hela, his brother Balder on the other side. And Herd said, I sacrificed myself to you so that you will sacrifice for the earth. Something must be done or it will freeze. Hela said, I've already told you everything had to weep for Balder, and they did not. Herd said, I only propose that you let him go for part of the year. Let him return until the earth is warm again, and then he'll come back to you. Hela thought about this, and she said, I can do that. So she said Balder could go for part of the year. Balder left, started up through the underworld towards the surface of the earth. On the earth, the clouds began to thin. The snow stopped falling. The ice began to melt. Buds appeared on the trees, and little sprigs of grass grew. It became spring. And when Balder emerged from the underworld, he emerged into summer. And for the time he stayed on the earth, the land was in summer again. But then it was time for him to return. He turned back to return to the underworld. And as he did, the leaves on the trees turned colors, and they fell off, and the grass turned brown, and the clouds gathered, and the winds grew cold, and it was fall. And when Balder reached the underworld again, it became winter on the earth. And so, ever since that time, they say, every year, Balder makes his journey from the underworld to the earth and then back again. And that is why the Norse say we have the seasons of the year. Oh, and Loki? Loki was captured. He was punished. But that's another story.
Thank you, Storyteller Mark. That was really cool. Did you guys like that?
Yes.
Woo! Can we get a round of applause? That was great. Okay, our show moves on. And now we're going to do some art with Mr. Yuvante, who I think is ready for us right now. Are you ready for us? Here we go. All right, just unmute and then you're all set. Okay.
Yeah, got a big screen. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good, good. So we got our theme is summer and fall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use trees to represent the summer. So as you guys know, palm trees are really cool. So we're going to do a palm tree here. We're going to do a tree with the leaves. You know, in the fall, I'm from Chicago, and we have, our leaves used to turn orange and like red and like, kind of dark green color. So I'm gonna draw a tree here with the leaves all different colors. So the colors we're gonna need first for the palm tree, we're gonna have a color brown, and we're gonna get the color black here. And then we're gonna use green, and we're also gonna use yellow, okay? So we got these colors here. So I'll give you guys a second to get your colors together, okay? And first tree we're gonna draw is the palm tree. And palm trees have a tendency They grow all kind of ways. So we're going to start the palm tree over here in the far left. He's going to sweep over here. It's going to drift around like a little bit here, like this, kind of like almost like a lazy tree. It's going to be kind of cool. So what we're going to start with is our color brown, okay? And we're going to start drawing our tree. So we're going to draw the tree kind of coming up like this here. We'll draw the branch like that there, kind of coming around this way here. So, and then so we're going to put some color to our branch here. So we'll color it like a brown color. So we'll do half of the tree like on the brown here. So we'll color it brown here. It's up to you. You can color your whole tree brown, or I'm just going to do half. Then we'll bring in another color, kind of give the tree some dimension. So we got a color here, brown. Okay. Then we're going to take the color black. Got my black color here. And then I'm going to outline the tree in the black here. We'll draw a line around it here. Then we'll draw, outline it in black on the other side. Okay, now palm trees are interesting. They have these little crosses in it. They have these little lines in it. So we're gonna draw some lines in a palm tree like that, see? So we're gonna do that all the way through here. See how that is there? Looking like a tree there, a tree branch here. There we go. Looking like the bark of the tree, of the palm tree. So we draw these lines here and there. Okay. Alrighty. And now we're going to go back to the color brown. So we're going to draw the branches first. We're going to put the branches in here. Those palm trees, their branches grow all kind of ways. So we're going to do the first one there. We're going to do one here. Do one there. So we're putting in the branches, and then on these branches, we're going to put the palms on there, okay? Here we have one going like that. We'll have one more like that, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to start with the green, okay? And then we also want to incorporate the yellow also. So we're going to start with our green, okay? And we're going to put the palms, the leaves on them, okay? So this is what we're doing. See, like that. And then we're going to do them on the other side. Like so. So we're going to do the same for all of the branches. So we're going to put the green here. And we put the green on the other side of the branches here, see? See that? And we're just going to do the same thing, copy the same thing for all the branches that we drew. So we're putting in the palms, the green palms on the branches here. So look at that, looking like a palm tree, isn't it? Cool. I'm going to finish here. Kind of cool looking. Look at that. It's turning out to be a tree. So we got one more we have to do, okay? Wow, that's kind of cool, isn't it? That represents summer. Now, get your yellow. You guys have your yellow. And we're going to kind of fill in a little bit here. Just put a little bit of yellow in here. You don't have to do a lot. This represents the sunlight where it reflects off the sun. And some of the palms have some yellow in it. Represents the lighter part of the palm tree. Kind of gives it some little highlight. See? You put the yellow in there like that. Put it in here. Wherever you see some gaps in your palms, you want to put some yellow in there. Okay. Just kind of fill in some of the white area of the palms, you know, in the tree here. Gives it like a nice highlight. See that yellow? Kind of neat, isn't it? Wow. How you guys doing so far? Look at that, it looks like a palm tree. And if you want to, take the same color yellow, and on the other side of the tree here, the trunk, you can put a little bit of yellow in here. Adds some color to it. Just put a little bit. You don't have to put a lot, just put a little bit of yellow on that side. Like so. Kind of gives it some color and some dimension. Okay, so that's what we have for the summer. Now for the fall, we're gonna do a tree for the fall. So you wanna get your brown, okay? Now we're gonna do, on this side, we're gonna do a fall tree, okay? So here we go. Again, we're going to put the branches kind of going all different ways here, okay? So some branches here, some branches there, branches here. Then we're going to fill in the trunk of the tree, okay, with a brown. So we're going to color in the trunk, okay? Fill it with a brown here, because now we're in the fall. We got all kind of colors for the leaves. We're going to put all different colors for the leaves. We'll have some dark green, some orange, some brown, all kind of colors. So we'll fill in the trunk. Okay, then we'll kind of fill in some of the branches here, okay? So we can put some leaves on them. Just kind of fill those in too. Here we go. Now, starting our fall tree here now, see?
Got it on my phone.
And now, colors, we can get a lot of colors for, so we're gonna start with the orange for our leaves. And I got some red. for our leaves, and then we're going to use some green also. Okay, for the leaves, we're going to fill the tree with leaves, all different colors. So first I'm going to start with the orange. So the leaves here, you can kind of make a mini shape. I'm going to make mine kind of like a, just put them in the shape of almost like, you can make a mini shape. I'm making them almost the shape of a leaf or so, okay? So you can put them all over the tree, okay? Making mine in the shape of like a teardrop, okay? So you can put them all over the tree. Just put some orange, a few orange here, and I'm gonna put some oranges on these leaves here. Then we're gonna follow with different colors, okay? So, starting with orange here. Yeah, my leaves look like teardrops, so. Put one over here. Okay. This is going to be one colorful tree, very colorful. The trees in the fall are very pretty. They're really, really colorful. And then sometimes, a lot of times, these leaves fall off onto the ground, and the ground has all these different colors down here. So we might put some color down on the bottom too here after we finish the tree, okay? So doing this. So now I got some oranges in there. Now I'm gonna go use my green, okay? I'm gonna use my green now. After I finish my green, I'm gonna use the red, okay? So I'm gonna put some green. And you can put these colors anywhere on your branches, you know, anywhere on your branches you want to put the greens, okay? I just kind of put mine amongst the orange so they all mix and blend together. The tree is starting to look colorful, isn't it? Look at those colors. Cool. Now, I'm gonna follow now with the red. So do you guys have a red? So I'm gonna use my red now, okay? Look at that tree, it's very colorful. Looks almost like Christmas-like. Putting the red over here. Cool. So look at that. That's kind of cool, right? So you know what? We're going to go even a step further. So remember I was telling you that sometimes the leaves, a lot of times they fall off the tree onto the ground. So we'll we'll put some leaves on the ground here, a few leaves, okay? So we'll make them bigger. So I'm gonna start with the red. Pretend like they're falling off the tree. Do one more red. So now I'm going to use a green. I have a green here. So we're gonna put some green like they've fallen off the tree. Okay. Now I'm going to go with the orange. If you guys have an orange, we'll use an orange. We don't have to put too many leaves, just a few, okay? I'm gonna get one more orange over here. Also, sometimes the leaves, they turn brown too. So we'll use a brown, okay? Look at that, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Very colorful. Let me see some of you guys' drawings. Can I see some of your work? Wow, look at that. I love that. Nice tree. Good
All
job.
right, everybody.
I like.
Good job. Yvonne, turning me into an artist.
Hey, man, I like that, David. Good.
Wow.
You got to help me out here. Wow, look at that tree. I like.
Nice.
I get better every time that I take the time to actually listen to you and draw, Ivante.
Me too.
I don't take enough time. But I have a question for you, Ivante. Don't you do like big, huge murals?
Yes, yes.
And what's that like? Do you have some painted like downtown Phoenix and stuff?
Yeah, I have there's a place called Lolo's in downtown Phoenix on Central and Mojave. I did a picture. Remember when Kobe died in the helicopter crash? Well, it's a picture of him and his daughter on a huge side of a building called Lolo's. And
Wow. I will make sure to look at that. I go down there about once a month now.
Yes, yes, definitely. You can go online as well and look on there too as well. So,
Cool. Did you hear that, you guys? Is it Lolo's Chicken?
yeah,
Is that
Lolo's Chicken and
yeah.
Waffles.
Look up Lolo's Chicken in Phoenix on the building. We can see Ivante.
Yes.
That's way cool.
Yeah, that is so cool. You're
Yeah.
famous.
Yes.
You are.
Well, thank you so much for
Cool.
your amazing artistry today.
You guys share. Fun.
So, what's that?
That was a lot of fun. Love it.
Yeah, that was awesome. So guys, it's the end of the show, but this is amazing. We've had such an incredible group today. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some prouds, and then we're going to do the hokey pokey. Who wants to lead the hokey pokey? Peter wants to lead. Becky wants to lead the hokey pokey. Can you? All right. All right. You guys lead the hokey pokey after our prouds. So what I'm going to do is ask all of you what you're proud of. Peter, they're the first one. So go ahead.
I'm proud of my picture, and I'm also proud of Summer's Over and Fall, and I'm proud of the Hot, Hot, Hot song, and I'm proud of the story with Mark, and I'm proud of
Nice.
and I'm proud of the Frozen song, the Ghostbusters, and the Thanksgiving and Halloween, and
Excellent.
in the fall, the leaves are on the trees,
Yes.
some bright colors.
Yeah.
And fall is the time of year that we celebrate Halloween, Thanksgiving,
All right.
and other holidays, and
Good
Veterans
job,
Days
Peter.
in the fall and Columbus Day.
Good job, Peter. Okay, Jesus, what are you proud of today? There you
I'm
go.
proud of seeing all my friends here on a Saturday. I don't usually
Yes.
come and visit you guys on Saturday, but it was fun hanging out with everyone.
Good. All right. You're welcome back anytime. Thank you so
Thank you.
much for the great music. And Becky, what are you proud of today? What are you proud of today? Oh, okay. Here, I'll ask to unmute again.
Go
There
ahead.
you go. There you go.
Movement.
The movement that
I
going
love
on.
it. And your tambourine.
Well, she did the shaker, but I don't know what she did with the shaker.
Okay. Thank you so much. That was great. Okay. And Betsy, what are you proud of today? Did you have fun? Betsy, did you have a good time today at the show?
Yeah, she's smiling.
I see she hasn't stopped smiling the whole time.
No, she smiles the whole time. I think Betsy does
Awesome.
everything. We just can't always tell. Huh,
Awesome.
Bets? Yeah.
Good job, Betsy. It was
Woohoo.
great to see you today. And Maddie, what are you proud of today? Let's see. Let's see your picture. What are you proud of today? Oh, awesome. Nice. That looks like a lot of sun in that tree.
You were dancing a lot too, huh,
Yeah.
Maddie?
I saw you dancing.
Yeah.
All right. And Caleb, what are you proud of today?
I'm proud that we have all my stuff. We make the engine and jet engine. C for engine and C for jet engine.
Very cool. It looks like you have paint in your hands. Are you painting? Let's see.
Yes.
Oh, cool, man.
We
Finger
will
paints.
make SOAZ out with Kano.
God.
Wow. I love finger painting. That's so cool.
Hey,
Thank you. so
Joanna, I
much.
saw your note. My daughter went to Northwestern. And
No way.
yeah, I'm hoping
Yay.
she'll move back to Chicago because I miss visiting her there. It's much better
Yeah.
than Cleveland.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Chicago's a pretty cool city.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Caleb. All right. And Cassie, what are you proud of today?
The story time.
You liked it. That was a pretty cool story. Yeah. Thank you, storyteller Mark. That was awesome. And I think Stephen just left us. I was going to ask him what he's proud of today, but he went boop off of Zoom. Okay. So, guys, now it is time for the Hokey Pokey. And I have two volunteers who said that they would lead it. And are we ready? All right. So we've got Peter and we've got Becky. And hokey pokey it. Let's do it.
Let's stand up. That's when we do the hokey pokey.
Left hand in,
Left hand in,
Stand up and do the
left hand out,
left hand out,
left hand in.
left hand in.
You shake it all about, you do the hokey pokey, and you turn the stuff around. That's what it's all about. You put your right hand in,
Fast. Right hand in.
Slow
you
down,
put your right
Stephen.
hand out. You put your
Right
right
hand
hand in,
out.
you shake it all about, you do the hokey pokey, you turn the stuff around. That's what it's all about. You put your left foot in, you put your
Left
left
foot
foot
in.
out, you put your left foot in, and you shake it all about, you do the hokey pokey, and you turn the stuff around. That's what it's all about. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about, you do the hokey pokey, and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your head in, you put your head out, you put your head in, and you shake it all about, you do the hokey pokey, and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your whole stuff in, you put your whole stuff out, you put your whole stuff in, and you shake it about, you do the hokey pokey, and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Woo! All right. That was fun.
That is the fastest hokey pokey
Nathan,
ever,
where's
Stephen.
your
I'm
son?
He's in the kitchen. Can we do it a little slower? You ready? You put
Can you say hi? Can Nathan say hi?
out. Yes. You put your left hand in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Right hand. You put your right hand in, put your right hand out, put your right hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Legs, put your left leg in, put your left leg out. You put your left leg in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Right leg, put your right leg in, put your right leg out, put your right leg in, and you shake it all about. Do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Good job, Maddie. Put your head in, you put your head out, you put your head in, shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Whole self, put your whole self in, put your whole self out, put your whole self in and shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Wow, guys, this was a great show. First, I want to thank Music Debbie for starting the show.
Yeah.
Sorry I was late. I can't hear you. You're muted.
I love coming on Saturday mornings, but can I show you something really quick
Of
and do a
course.
screen share? You want to see something neat?
Of course.
I got to figure out how to do it. I don't remember. Share screen, just like
Yes.
that. I want to find this. And
Yeah.
I want to make
let's see.
this.
Oh,
Check
wow.
that out.
That's Uvante.
I think that's Uvante's.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's
I
Uvante.
think it is Uvante's because he's.
Yeah. Is that cool?
Yeah.
He is so talented. We are so lucky to
He's
have
super
him.
talented.
Yeah.
And before
Yeah.
we leave, I want to remind everyone that Family Music Hour, Happy Family Hour, sorry, is on Monday and Wednesday at 5
Mondays
p.m.
and Wednesdays. Yes. And I was going to ask you, Mr. David, because, you know, you really should learn to play guitar for Hokey Pokey.
Yeah, maybe I
then-
could learn it. I have acoustic guitars. I mean, is Hokey Pokey? It's probably I
The
could.
chords are the easy part. It's dancing the Hokey Pokey with ball playing the guitar, my friend.
David,
That is a
and
skill they
Nate,
don't
yeah,
teach you in college.
Okay, maybe I'll do that for the next show. I'll learn
Yeah.
it. And next show, guys, I think we're gonna have a crafts segment after
Ooh.
our art segment. So I'll send out an email about what to have for the craft show.
Yes. And yes, Cassie, every Saturday morning, at least through December right now
Yeah.
is what our plan is. Every Saturday.
And if you want, I could share the email with you, obviously, Debbie.
Yeah, I'll send you Cassie's email too.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fine.
I didn't send you Jessica's, so I'll send you Jessica left. But
Jessica and
you-
Cassie, yeah, because I think
yeah, you should have gotten Stevens too. I'll make
I did.
sure.
I got Stevens and I got Becky.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, hopefully they'll get it every week then.
Well,
Hey,
guys,
David.
thank you so much, Peter. It was great seeing you, Maddie. Great seeing you, Cassie. Very nice meeting you. Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
Betsy.
Have a great week.
Bye,
Thanks for
guys.
everything.
Have
Good
a
to see you
wonderful
all.
week. Okay.
Bye.
Hi, David. Can you say hi for me?
I will. Yeah.
Can you do that for me?
I will do that for you.
Okay, meeting's over. Bye.